Hello, everybody. It's me, cyberwarrior, and we're back again for some random thoughts. So, let me just say if anybody has ever done any type of learning or certifications in cybersecurity, they know that not only should the certifications be valuable and provide valuable content, questions, material, things like that, but that when you get done with said certification, you should actually learn something. Now, we all know test dumps have been around for quite some time. And there are a lot of people that go about using those test dumps to get certified. The problem with that is 9 times out of 10, when someone uses a test dump and really doesn't understand the material, then it becomes a fruitless venture as they know nothing of what they should have known. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes people use test dumps just because the questions asked are, how do I put this, obscure, worded weird, whatever you want to say. But still, I understand, right? I'd prefer nobody use the test dump, but they're out there. We can't change people and how they are. And in tech interviews and in questioning, even when people get the job, you usually learn pretty quick who actually knows what they're doing and who just basically faked it. Now, that's been around for a while. Torrents have been around for a while. What I have found and what has really been frustrating me lately is people freely sharing paid content on things like Facebook. And they're doing it through Google Drive, through mega links, and things like that. And so I had said something to the one gentleman that was saying or sharing this content in one of the groups I'm a part of. And I said, A, it's unethical. People pay for that. And B, if you do choose to get certified, your name's out there. Guess what? You're going to get blasted and you're going to waste your money because they're never going to certify you. And I'm talking the particular person, and it could be a fake, it could be a sock puppet account or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, they're sharing things like SANS material, offensive security material, what else? I believe eLearn security, and there's a lot more, all right, that I see every day or at least once a week from this gentleman. And the group moderator or admin or whatever isn't doing anything about it. Let me just say that if you are sharing any content that you got from a course, whether it be SANS, offensive security, eLearn security, the list goes on, security blue team, it really doesn't matter. You are doing a disservice to the authority, to the company. All right, I get it. SANS is expensive. Not everybody can afford it. That is why, a lot of times we look to companies to pay for these things. All right, they're not really geared towards a person paying for it. They're geared for a company to pick up the tab. Now, if you can afford it, great. But if your company can pay for it, that's really what it's meant for. All right. Offensive security has a lot of good certifications out there, but the content and the certifications are only as good, if the content's not being shared. Then it actually means something. All right. And again, you can disagree with me all you want. Go ahead, post in the comments below. Go ahead, disagree with me. I don't care. That's how I feel. Based on ethics, I will not ever share any content that I got from any of the certifications that I've gained or even any of the training that I've done if I had to pay for it with my money or if one of my companies that I've worked for has paid for it. Why share something like that when there are other ways to go about learning the information? Okay, you don't have to get SANS books and SANS content to learn a lot of the material that you can find. All right, if it's a course on pen testing, there's so many videos and so many ways you can learn pen testing that you don't need to pirate these materials. And, it's not like you're shafting a company, a couple bucks here or there. You are legitimately taking from these companies thousands of dollars that goes towards, making sure the material's good, making sure that their instructors are paid, all these other things. So honestly, really, take a good hard look at what you're doing ethically. And if you're trying to say, oh, I'm on the right side of things and, I'm always going to be a white hat hacker, or even, kind of straddle the line at gray hat, by doing this stuff, it's illegal. You are no longer on the side of defending any company, defending anybody. It is illegal. It is unethical. And you are robbing these companies of, their clientele. All right. And you're robbing their clientele of being able to actually learn from some of these instructors, because now they don't feel like they have to. Which, let me make a point. I've done, as you can see behind me, quite a few SAN certifications. It's not the test that matters. It's not getting the certification necessarily that matters. Hell, it's not even the content in the books. What really matters is that interaction with the instructor, because all of your SANS instructors work in the field, do this every day, whatever the course is. They have to continue to do it in order to continue to be an instructor. So that by eliminating that contact, by not being able to, talk to these instructors because you feel like you've already got the material because you got it from somewhere else or somebody else, you're doing yourself a disservice. So, be it as it may, if you want to do that to yourself, I can't stop you. Now, that's not to say I will not stand for it. If I see that information out there, if I see those links out there, yes, I let the companies know. Because I don't agree with it. So if you're seeing this and you're one of those people that gets pirated documentation or gives away pirated documents, you'll be found. Those links will be shut down and you'll have to continue moving them and posting them, and they'll continue to get shut down because there are good people out there that look for these organizations and look out for them. A lot of these organizations are actually embedded in the groups that you're sharing it to. So, please, 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 I beg of you, be cognizant of what you're doing and be cognizant of what you're losing by pirating a lot of this information. Because once you realize what you lose by getting it secondhand and stealing it, as opposed to talking and getting involved in these courses and involved in these communities, then it may click. Because it's the community that matters. It's your interaction with your instructor that matters. It's the ability to learn that matters. So, again, please really consider what you're doing. This has been bugging me for ages because I keep seeing the same guy share the content in groups, and I know there's other places out there. But it just so happens that one of the groups I'm a part of, it happens at least once a week. So, with that, these are just my random thoughts based on cybersecurity and the things that I've seen. If you like this video and you have not subscribed yet, go ahead, please subscribe. Hit that little alarm bell down bottom so you get alerted every time I come out with a video or go live. It happens. Once a month I'm doing Security Happy Hour live, so that'll be fun. You'll get alerted. Also, down in the description is the link to Patreon. Patreon.com/cyberwarriorstudios. And I have swag coming. I cannot wait for swag to get here. I've got a hoodie, got a hat, some phone cases, got a few things coming. So, I'm excited for that. And finally, I got a new patron recently. His name's Michael. Thank you, Michael, for becoming a patron. I hope you continue to enjoy the content that I'm putting out there. And I really do appreciate the support. So, with that, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will catch you next time.